Welcome back to Boris Physical Media. I'm Vanessa and he's Charles. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Keep hitting that bell notification so you know every single time that we post a video.
We got some announcements. Have a good evening. Like, comment, and keep subscribing. Welcome, new subscriber. Not your typical, normal physical media channel. We do all kind of different shit on here.
Yep.
A lot of different shit, a lot of fucked up shit. But shit regardless. There's a little bit of profanity on here, a little bit of nudity on here. You know how it goes.
Not from us.
No.
From the movies.
But we got some cool announcements. I'm going to say the biggest one for last. If you've seen my short, you'll know exactly what it is. In case you didn't know, on the short, the band is KSE, which is Kill Switch Engage. So check it out. Think about 5 seconds, so not very long. Quick, get on. Here it is. Something from Disney. I had to make it short and sweet because it's coming from Disney. I can't have it going too long. Make you look like you're excited for it. We got some Radiance Films announcements. The first two are coming from the UK, and then the second two will be available in the UK and the US. So, both movies from the UK come out July 21st, which is normally on a Monday.
Yeah, because they always get their stuff on Mondays. Monday is the UK's release dates.
And this is actually coming from their partner label, which is the partner label of Radiance Films, Arbalest Films. Very different title, but life is cheap, but toilet paper is expensive. I don't know where they got that title from, but came from 1989. Had the new 4K restoration from the original 35mm color, enter positive. Has 2 new interviews, accompanied with a theatrical trailer, a limited edition booklet, and a limited edition slip exclusive to Radiance. So if you go to radiancefilms.com, cycle through all the movies. Obviously it is a UK based company, but there is titles that they release here in the US also that are exclusive to the US. Sometimes, not all the time, but if you want this one, it's $14.99 GBP, which equals to 1934 US dollars. Next up is the Polish animation movie spanning from 1957 to 1986. This also comes out July 21st in the UK only. This is the limited edition Blu-ray, includes 27 films.
Wow, that's a lot.
High definition digital transfer of all 27 classic animated films on 2 discs, accompanied with an audio commentary, visual essays, reversible sleeve, limited edition booklet. Is only limited to 3,000 copies. Runs at $21.66 GBP, which equals $27.98 US. The Beast to Me from 1985. This is coming out July 21st in the UK.
The Beast to Die.
The Beast to Die, I'm sorry. And July 22nd US. This is only a Blu-ray with a 4K restoration. Includes 2 interviews, a reversible sleeve, limited booklet. Also limited to 3,000 copies worldwide. $14.99 GBP, 1934 US dollars. Last title coming out of Radiance is Rosa La Rose from 1985, Blu-ray only. July 21st in the UK and July 22nd in the US. Has a 2K restoration, 3 interviews, reversible sleeve, a limited edition booklet. Also limited to 3,000 copies. $14.99 GBP and 1934 US. That is the titles from Radiance, 2 exclusive to the UK. You will be able to import them if you go to different sites like Orbit, and Diabolic and Brother Belial. You'll be able to go to them if you want to do that route, or unless you live in the UK, then by all means. But the other 2 you can get over here. So technically you can get all 4, but you got to pay a little bit more money because it's a UK. But Fun City Editions is up next. Ladies and gentlemen, The Fabulous Stains from 1982. We're just laughing because there was a guy we used to work with. We called him the Stain, but that's a whole different video and a whole different story. This comes in 4K and Blu-ray option. It's coming out this summer. This movie's technically about a band.
Okay.
So I never heard of the band, but but look forward to that. VCI Classic Films is up next. We have this Psychotraumaca Collection, Volume 2 and Volume 1. I'm going to talk about Volume 2 first, which is the Mondo Keyhole from 1966. Has a 2K restoration, a new 2025 commentary track, photo and poster gallery. Also comes out July 29th in the U.S. Volume 1, Delinquent
Schoolgirl.
Yeah, Schoolgirl from 1975. Damn. 4K restoration, 2025 commentary track, video featurette, which includes Cuckoo, not the movie Cuckoo, but the featurette's actually called Cuckoo. July 29th this comes out. Disney is up next. We do have a pre-order. It will be linked down below. Coming from Amazon, you can finally pre-order Lilo and Stitch. Not at a cheap price either. It's $40.99. That is just a holder. I think this movie should only be at most $25. You should not have to pay $40.99. Well, obviously, it shouldn't be that. That should be just a placeholder, but sometimes that ends up being a price. But you should only be paying $25 for this. There's no reason a movie should be any higher. I don't care if Sony's doing the restoration on this or what. It shouldn't be no higher than $25.
No, I agree. I mean, this movie is old enough to not be paying for the price. And not only that, it's also not a steelbook.
Yeah.
It is just a regular standard 4K. If I were you, if you really want to get this movie, I would wait till the day that it actually comes out and get it then, or definitely stay tuned to our What's New in the Physical World of Physical Media, whatever episode it's going to be on, and see actually how much it is, because normally Amazon, when the price comes down, either the day of or the day before, so we'll definitely have those prices up there for you.
They're paying for a new 4K restoration. No new special features, bare bones. You know how Disney rolls. So that's that. Studio Canal is up next. This is part of their vintage classic line, which is in the UK. Darling, not the movie Darling that was recently released a while back on one of Vinegar Syndrome's labels. I can't remember which label it was, but this is from 1965. This is the 4K. Comes out June 16th. Has a 1917 GBP price, $24.76 US. This includes a 64-page booklet. This is actually from Francis Ford Coppola's daughter, Sofia Coppola. Has multiple interviews, trailers, and scores. So, if you like the Coppolas, I'm not a big fan of them, so whatever.
If you do, this is definitely a movie you should definitely check out.
We do have a update from Kino Lorber. Sabrina from 1954 is coming to 4K June 17th. This one includes the 4K brand new HDR Dolby Vision with 2 new commentaries. This too houses the Blu-ray with a new 4K scan from Paramount. This movie is in black and white, runs at 112 minutes. Also includes the remake from 1995. Is coming soon on Blu-ray also. Not the exact same date, but it's coming. That movie stars Harrison Ford.
Yes.
Oh. I've never heard of neither.
I've heard of them both, and I have only actually watched the Humphrey Bogart with Audrey Hepburn.
Well, I definitely can't recommend it, so there's no reason to pick the movie up.
Hey!
Humphrey Bogart's a joke, let's be honest.
Yeah, but a lot of people like Audrey Hepburn. And she was actually really good in this movie.
I never heard of her recently until they started putting movies out. She had me watch Casablanca, and that was one of the worst movies I've ever watched in my entire life. If I could have reached through the screen, I would have strangled every single actor in that movie. It was that boring. I was hoping that they would all die in the movie, and they didn't. It's a sad thing.
Sabrina's a love story.
I definitely want to watch it.
Well, I want it.
We can take it to the back room. We don't do no goddamn love stories in this fucking house. Titanic, but the best part of Titanic is when they're dying at the end of it. Let's be honest. That is the best part. The rest of it is just boring. And AI to hell. Coming from James Cameron.
Yeah, I know.
I like the best romantic movie ever made, A Walk to Remember. I don't give a shit. I know she dies at the end of it, but it ain't the point of it. It's the point behind it. He was kind of like me, a dickhead. and he went to her for some reason and changed her. I'm still looking for that woman. I have yet to find it, but maybe it's we do talk about. Yeah, shit. Now I done lost my train of thought.
Good.
But A Walk to Remember, you need to check out. That is
If you
one I
have
do
not
that.
seen.
If you want a really romantic movie, American Pie.
Which comes out in May.
Yes, it does. And welcome new subscriber. We are a big, well, technically me, I'm a big American Pie fan. Not her so much, because she don't get into all that vulgar stuff like I do. You don't. Let's be honest.
Yeah, but I grew up watching American
I
Pie.
know. You grew up in California, so you have no say. Well, it's true.
Okay.
Universal Pictures. I know damn well she wants to see this one. She's been talking about this since it got announced. And yes, this is streaming right now on Peacock if you're interested. She is a big Bridget Jones fan. She got Bridget Jones t-shirts. She got Bridget Jones underwear.
do
Bridget
not.
Jones socks.
Stop it. No, I don't. I do not want to see this movie because I started the first one and I didn't like it at all.
This is Mad About the Boy. Comes out May 13th.
Okay, well, I'm glad. So if you like Bridget Jones, you can actually get this May 13th.
What'd you say?
No. But if you are, let us know down below.
Now she'll watch Humphrey Bogart, but she won't watch Renee Zellweger. You know who that is, Renee Zellweger?
Yes.
I see. Well, what's the difference?
I like her, but I don't like her in that.
Why?
Because,
It's about a diary.
yeah, it was boring as hell.
I want to make a movie about my diary. It'd be rated X, but
Yeah, we're not doing that.
I'd say probably the best. I wouldn't say the best title for last, but I'm interested in seeing this again. I'm not a big Orlando Bloom fan by any means. I never did like him. I always thought he was a fool, but
I like him more than he does.
yeah, he's just one of those mediocre actors, I would say. He gets overshined by other actors, like in Lord of the Rings. I liked him in there as Legolas jumping around like a little fairy, shooting arrows and shit. But other than that, but Liv Tyler outshined him. I mean, let's be honest. Well, she's better looking to look at.
Well, she's a woman too, and that's why.
And then you had the love affair between Sam and Frodo. Let's be honest. You know there's something going on with them too. Let me know in the comments if you think the same thing that I was thinking, that there's something going on behind the scenes with them too. I swear to God it was. But my favorite character from Lord of the Rings was Gollum, hands down. Gollum was the reason I wanted to watch those movies. I took a liking to him. I felt sorry for him.
Yeah.
Sam and Frodo I didn't. I just thought they were just kind of weird. They had something going on behind the scenes, I bet you. I bet they were getting cheeky. That's what it was. And not the good cheeky either.
See, I liked Legolas and Gimli.
See, Gimli was funny. Well, we're getting a movie from Disney, 20th Century Fox, which is owned by Disney.
Mm-hmm.
But we're getting a Ridley Scott film, not one of his best films. His best film, to me, is the original Gladiator with Russell Crowe. That's my Ridley Scott film. Probably not yours.
I don't think I have one that I'm like specific that I love of his.
Well, I have to say Gladiator because of the violence. We haven't watched the second one yet. We will be visiting that one, but I guarantee you I'm not going to like it as much as I did with the one with Russell Crowe.
You just need to shut off your brain with it.
I do. Every day I go to work and it don't help.
No, I didn't mean that. I meant shut off your brain when you watch the movie.
Yeah. I did when I watched Casablanca. And I think my brain just dripped off and went down the river somewhere. And I picked up another brain. I don't think it was mine.
You could have just told me you didn't like it. We could have stopped it.
I did tell you I didn't like it.
You didn't tell me till after the fact.
I thought I'll never watch it.
And I told me he never has to. But the fact that you actually watched it with me is a big deal for me.
I actually got her to watch, what did I get you to watch? It was a more vulgar, dirty movie. What the hell was it? I can't remember what it was. I got her watching so many movies I can't keep track. Because it ain't like she's hardly seen any of the movies that I got her watching anyways. But I'm surprised she's seen this one.
I haven't seen it.
Oh my gosh, she hadn't seen this one.
I've heard of this one, but I've actually never seen it.
But I know our new subscribers interested in this, so I'm going to get talking about this. This is the Ridley Scott Kingdom of Heaven 4K Steelbook. The only person I remember that's in this is Orlando Bloom. I don't know if there's anybody else in it.
I don't know. I just remember he's in it
I
too.
just remember it. I remember turning it on when I was younger. I think I made halfway through it and I turned it off. But I don't remember anything after that. But this comes out May 27th. It includes Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos, which that means Sony. I assume Sony's doing it.
Well, Sony does all of Disney's items, so.
Disney picks it.
Mhm.
Sony does it because Disney likes to use 20-year transfers.
Yes.
But this is a 3-disc set. Disc 1 houses the Director's Cut Roadshow version, which I've never heard or seen.
Can't me either.
And the Director's Cut, which I have seen, not the in entirety. Hopefully the Roadshow is more bloodier. That's what I'm hoping.
That probably is.
Usually when I watch these type movies, I want to see blood and guts, but a lot of times you don't. But who knows? I have to wait and see. But it has 3 new commentaries, and you get an intro before the movie starts by Ridley Scott. So
Okay.
I forget what that man looks like, but
Yeah, I don't know.
I like a lot of his movies, but this is like one of them that didn't hit me as much. Who did The Keep? That was Michael Mann. That was Michael Mann. Disc 2 houses the Blu-ray and your bonus content, and Disc 3 houses 15 plus featurettes. 15.
Wow.
And you also get deleted and extended scenes, also with 8 hours of bonus features.
Dang. There's a lot in this.
Between Disc 2 and Disc 3. Disc 1 only houses the 2 different Director's Cut versions. No worries, because you can pack a lot of crap into a 4K disc. This is actually being done on a BD100 disc. So regardless, I think the movie's probably what, 3 to 4 hours probably.
Probably.
That's like 6 hours total, 6.5, 7 hours. That is not going to affect the picture or disc because you got so much memory on that disc. So I really like the color scheme on this steelbook. I think it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I like the way it looks.
I got excited when I seen it. And I'm like, I'm going to do a short of this, put it up. And I'm like, this is one of those movies I kind of like, but I didn't like. But maybe I'll like it as I'm getting older. Sometimes that works. I'm excited to revisit it, see what it looks like, especially with Dolby Atmos being added into it. You'll be able to hear a little bit more.
Yeah.
So I'll be honest, I forgot what this movie's even about.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I know it involves fighting at some point.
At some point.
I just can't remember. I can't remember what it takes place in or what.
If you guys do remember this movie, remind us down below what this movie is actually about.
I plan on getting this and definitely plan on a review. I'm excited to see what the roadie version is. What the time difference is. We don't have any of that yet. As soon as we do, we will definitely get back. But I know everybody's excited about Bridget Jones' Mad About a Boy. No?
That to me, that is one. This is my opinion. Nobody else's opinion. Mine. That they have prolonged Bridget Jones way longer than they should have.
This is what, the 3rd movie?
I think it's the 4th one.
Oh. Well, people must like it.
I think you could be right.
She must have an awful long diary.
I don't know.
She'll end up watching it, I guarantee it. She watches the Humphrey Bogart. That's what I should do. Get this movie. Since she made me watch Humphrey Bogart, I'll make her watch Bridget Jones.
And I'll also make your ass sit through it with me then.
I know. We'll get this one.
No, we are not going to get that and watch it. So do not expect a review for it because we're not getting it. Because I don't want it.
See, this is the type of abuse I gotta deal with.
But we probably won't get it.
I try to bring pride and joy and happiness and positivity to this channel, and you got this negative prick sitting beside of me. Look, what the hell?
Well, it is a Universal picture, and we are working with Universal, so they may send that to us, so we'll have to watch it. But if they don't send it, I'm not watching it. And I'm not buying it.
She might have to watch it.
So hopefully maybe Universal will actually watch this one and realize I don't want this one.
But I think this is that a movie that should be on streaming.
Yeah.
That shouldn't come off streaming.
But again, this is our opinion.
I remember seeing the first one. I watched a little bit of it and I turned it off. I'm like, this is a chick flick. And I turned it off. I assume it was a chick flick.
Yeah, it is a chick flick. I only watched parts of it and I was bored as hell. So.
But I'm excited for the Ridley Scott film, and excited to see if Lilo and Stitch is the Disney Plus version, which they messed up, or the original version. And if the new subscriber on this channel, I'm a lot of negativity towards Disney. You'll learn that as we progress through our channel. I try to keep it low key, but
Sometimes you can't.
she's more positive when it comes to the Disney.
When it also comes from like the older Disney, though,
But
more than the newer Disney.
we try not to shit on movies so much unless it's a certain movie. Now Bridget Jones here, numbnuts is going off on it. I go off on a movie if stuff's removed from it that shouldn't be removed.
Yeah.
Or if you get a movie and it looks like crap, like James Cameron. Let's be honest, all his movies look like AI to hell.
Yeah.
So this is not going to be, I assume Ridley Scott's going to be looking over this, so hopefully he don't see what James Cameron sees.
Yeah.
But
well, I don't know. Ridley Scott does do a good job, so.
Yeah. So I'm excited to revisit it, especially the different versions with the director's cut, plus being 8 hours of special features.
Yeah.
That's a lot of special features. I'm thinking this thing's probably going to at least cost $50 or more.
Oh yeah.
Because it's a 3-disc set. So you're looking around $50-$60. So May 27th is right around the corner. So at least we're getting some stuff from Disney. Might not be the movie that we necessarily want.
Like Armageddon.
I want Armageddon. I want Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
That is a great movie.
That's the other one that really needs to come
I want
out.
The Passion of Christ. That is a Mel Gibson directed movie.
World Trade Center with
That's
a Cage.
And John Travolta in that one too.
I don't know. I know the Cage is in that one.
I know the Cage is in that one, but you know how Disney.
I haven't seen them forever.
Ladder 49 is the one with John Travolta.
Yes.
That would be a good one to get. But only time will tell. Who
Right.
knows? Disney picks and chooses, and we might only get ones that are from like big directors. Who
Right.
knows?
You never know. I mean, or they're going to choose the big director ones and later down on the line.
This is nice to finally get where it's not a drama, because Disney and Sony is famous for releasing dramas with Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos. We finally get something that's a lot of action in it, and I guess killing, if I remember correctly. But let us know in the comments if you're excited for Kingdom of Heaven finally coming to 4K, and you're getting 2 cuts and 8 hours of special features. You're looking at about 15 hours of movie time and special features. So that is it. Got some cool announcements from Radiance Films, Fun City, and VCI. So the VCI ones are a little sleazy, so
just a tad bit.
but that's fine. We do sleaze on here. We also cover Meliacine, which they put out some great movies. They're a partner label of
Vinegar
Syndrome, so they definitely put out not movies that you should probably watch with your family, maybe with your significant other, or the girl you're hitting on the side, or the girl that comes over in the middle of the night and drops your drawers and goes to town and while your wife's asleep. But you guys have a good one. Like, comment, subscribe. We do goof off on this channel. Don't pay attention to her. She don't know anything what's going on. But
yes, I do.
You guys have a good evening. Thank you for watching.
Bye.